Welcome to the 7th grade MS-LS1-3 Body Cells and Interacting Subsystems video. Let's start by reading the standard and clarifying the expectations for the students. Standard MS-LS1-3. Use argument supported by evidence for how the body is a system of interacting subsystems composed of the group of cells. What students do need to know. This standard will require the students to understand how the body system is an interaction of subsystems. What students do not need to know. The assessment limit does not include the mechanism of each individual body system, but rather how subsystems in the human body interact with each other. Comparing standards. Let's now explore how this standard will continue in high school and build upon the knowledge learned in middle school. So the middle school standard says use argument supported by evidence for how the body is a system of interacting subsystems composed of group of cells. The high school standard says develop and use a model to illustrate the hierarchical organization of interacting systems that provide specific functions within multicellular organisms. Let's start with the phenomenon. The teacher can demo this activity. So you have a beaker with bromothymol blue indicator in it, and you blow into the beaker until there's a color change, and then the students can start to think about what potentially caused this color change. There's a video attached to the slides as well. Example number 1. This lab will explore how the muscular system, circulatory, and respiratory system all function as subsystems to allow the human body to function. So in this lab, the students will explore why their muscles fatigue and how the circulatory and respiratory systems work together to support the muscular system. The link is in the slides. Resource example number 2. This lab will explore how the body maintains homeostasis with different interacting subsystems. So the challenge that you will pose with the students is that you need to maintain a constant temperature, keep the water level at a constant at Homer's eyebrows, and maintain a constant concentration of body fluid for over 5 minutes. So each student will get like a responsibility that you can see on the slides here. And the setup is in the picture. And you'll have a control cup that shows them what color that they should maintain Homer the entire time. There is a link to all of the activities as well as a setup video for how to set up this activity. Resource example number 3. Re-engineering circulatory system. So the students will get a whole bunch of supplies from the teacher, and their challenge is to create a working model of the circulatory system using the various materials. There are pictures on the slides to show you examples of what some of the kids came up with, as well as a link to the task itself. Thanks for listening, and if you have any questions, you can contact the AACPS Science Office at the website below.